So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here.
Hello,
a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Things already rolling. Messi! Oh, it's come loose. Oh, he's been caught napping. Roberto Carlos serves up a cross. Vieira tries to clear. Crossed in one, towering header! And it's made its way to him. Flashes it across. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
It's been pretty high-tempo stuff from the off here, Peter. A good show of intent, I would say.
No, he wasn't going to let him past. He's chosen to go back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
And the counter is on. Can he get on the end of this? And there's his chance to lead the counter.
Here's a guy that qualifies as one of the best defensive midfielders to ever play the game.
Patrick Vieira, the pillar of strength.
Yeah, aggression, hard tackling, they're the foundations of his game. But he can turn defence into attack very quickly and show his terrific athleticism and real power. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces. Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
And now they can spring out of defence. And here's Rooney. Bigo kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Can he spark a counter here? Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Collier. Gerrard. Manchester United still without a single shot on target. Now it's Rooney. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Bellingham really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Oh, they could break here. Bale is, of course, well known for his dancing feet. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And it's Messi. And here's the chance to counter. Gerrard. Messi finding himself in space. Cleared without hesitation. Takes a shot! There it is! That was easy, almost too easy.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is...
Shot, surely! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Roberto Carlos threads one in. Thuram kept his eye on it, and he's there. That's a lovely pass. Oh, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Vieira. Now it's Hazard, and it's Bale. Desai makes the interception. Messi, and they've switched it over to the other side.
Manchester United certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Goes for a shot! Hazard, a player who needs no introduction. Rooney. And he's made sure that's not getting through. It's run loose here. And there's a searching pass. Decent chance! It's hit the upright. That's going to go a long way. And it's Hullet. And this is Rooney. Roberto Carlos has it in a wide position.
1 minute added time.
And the ball is out of play. Defending was strong and firm. And the referee says that is that for the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Manchester United finding themselves behind by just one goal at the break.
Outside this stadium.
It's been a pretty tepid display. They'll want to use this break wisely to regroup and come out with some fresh initiatives. This is all still very salvageable, maybe even winnable.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. The second period is underway.
Manchester United really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Hazard. Bellingham. Koller with a reputation for taking on any shot. Oh, shooting chance! And no mistake. They have come roaring back.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Manchester United restore parity.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Koller. Bellingham. The magician-in-chief, his feet twinkling. It's a really well-measured ball. Vieira. And it's Vieira. And it's Messi. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Opts to play it back.
Mission 1 has been accomplished, so why not continue with the same approach?
Chance here to counter. Koller.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to...
And the finish! And he's really put himself on the line here.
Substitution.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. They've played it short. And here's Roberto Carlos. And that has been knocked clear. Vieira. Thuram. He's being urged to shoot. And he's there to clear it. He's had a shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's going to be disappointed with that. Cristiano Ronaldo is offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Roberto Carlos, and he's rising! And he's stuck it away! And they're back in front! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Miami are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 5.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Figo.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
He's on it, can he get away?
Hazard. Coming on the field.
Manchester United really are
16,
going about things in the right
Rodri.
fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
18,
This is a really front-footed
Number
approach.
19,
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
11, Bullet.
Chance!
Unless they can devise a quick counter-attacking plan, they're going to need to see much more of this ball.
And it's Gattuso. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. And the shot! Looking for the run. Shoots! It is a fantastic goal! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. 2 up now, and they are cruising. It was the crispest of hits. He just crashed it in.
And I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Roberto Carlos. And here's Beckham. And he cuts out the supply. Maldini.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Bellingham. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Pass is just off target. Bullet. Now, can they get him away? Here's Rodri. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Vieira cuts out the pass. Adriano, spread to the right.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Bellingham. So what can they make of this? That's a little off target. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Bellingham plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Oh, can he get onto this? And that is as far as it goes. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply they were beaten by a better team on the day. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right players in the right positions. It all looked a bit lost.
On sale in the stadium hall.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Oh, he's found support out wide. Finds himself unceremoniously floored. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, Cristiano Ronaldo. I don't think there's any doubt he's one of the best around, Peter. Probably one of the best ever. He's an incredible...
Can he finish? A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, the way he set himself up was just so clever. No wonder he's disappointed.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And he's worked it through. All right on the edge of the penalty area. What's he giving here? The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick. What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. So he's plotting something before playing it in. Roberto Carlos with the clearance. Messi. Pull it. Driving forward. Messi. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, no joy this time. Bellingham. So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
That is lovely. Cross goes in there. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. Just eases him off the ball. No way through. Bellingham, tantalisingly brilliant, at times unstoppable. Collier. Manchester United are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. And he was quick to react. That has not gone well. Aimed beyond the defence. Hazard. No, it's Hazard. Cross. Impressive jump! That's a lovely, neat pass. He's had it taken off him. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And this is Ronaldo. Vieira. So, what can they make of this? Pullet running with intent. Here comes the cross.
Well played and well cleared.
Bellingham. Hazard. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. It's gone out for a throw-in. Oh, that was vital. Collier. Tries to pass it through. It's gone all the way through to the keeper. Pull it. And it's Thuram. That could spell trouble. No, it's come to nothing. Thuram. Oh, this looks sharp. Here's Vieira. And here's Rooney. Threads one in. Swings it across. And it's hoisted clear. In again. Getting up there! And it's a goal! Certain, searing and imperious.
That's terrific aggression, the way he attacked the ball.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
And this is Ronaldo. Oh, important interception. Thuram. Bellingham is always looking to break lines. And the shot's on here. Rooney.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, that's a fine interception.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Hazard. Bellingham. Over to the right flank. Look at the space here. Gerrard. And that brings the first half to a close. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Manchester United unable to get back onto level terms before half-time. They trail 1-0.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves. Too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open. Cristiano Ronaldo really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this?
Messi clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
Goal! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
We're looking at a different... Rooney! It's there! That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And it's Azar. Manchester United really looking to get back into this at the start of the second half. Messi providing an outlet on that flank. Not the most accurate pass.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Now it's Bellingham, and this is Ronaldo.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Substitution for Manchester United.
So we have
8,
movement on both benches.
Hazard. Number 24, Cristiano Ronaldo. Number 5,
Vieira can
Bellingham.
see things others
Coming
simply
on the field,
cannot.
Number 11, Bullet.
Beckham is having a shot!
Number 18, Beckham. Substitution.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. It looks as though the ref has given a penalty. He has. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. So a big moment. And he scores! Back in business. Not a twitch, not a blink.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Manchester United dragged themselves back again.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Manchester United! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Substitution for Manchester United.
So we have further activity on the bench here. Manchester United have their lead.
Number 10.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Manchester United have scored 2 quick goals here and are ahead now by the odd goal in 5.
This is the time you need that pace.
Now, can they get him away? Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep.
Manchester United clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Oh, easy pickings there. Roberto Carlos. Played in... Oh, good effort! And a truly agonising miss.
Well, that's the response the crowd were looking for, Peter, and it's applause all round us here.
That's good running with the ball. Gattuso. Vinicius Junior. Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. And he welcomes it in. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all.
Manchester United really wanted that 2-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
And here's Bale. Cristiano Ronaldo. Manchester United close now to seeing this one through to the end. Now it's Hullet. He's shifting through the gears here.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
Michael. And now the breakaway. And it's Bellingham. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Looking for options for movement. Shot, surely! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, he's been caught napping. Now this could be a chance. That's put paid to the danger. Oh, well measured. Collar receives it in a good position here. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. And that's that. Manchester United have won it by sheer force of character. As winning teams do, they managed to find... Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Things already rolling. And this is Rooney. Cross to the back post. Well taken goal. Cafu. Manchester United couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing.
There's a player on this pitch who shines above the rest, and we're talking defence.
And that is?
Well, it's got to be Paolo Maldini.
Who's arguing?
Yeah, and he's a living, breathing symbol of leadership, loyalty and devotion to his craft. What a player.
Now it's Hazard. Vieira. And that has left him in a heap. And it's Rooney. Pull it. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Oh, cracking ball. And this is Messi. He's... And a chance! Oh, nice. Just not quite.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
First quarter of an hour gone. Tries to pass it through, and he cuts out the supply. Manchester United, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Bellingham, tantalisingly brilliant, at times unstoppable. Collier, and he's found a way past. Oh, he's been caught. Great chance! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Bale plays it short. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. Bale is eyeing up his options in the middle.
I think it looks as if they're going to try and whip this one in with pace.
Now it's Bellingham. He is just caressing the ball. Bale puts the ball in. And he gets rid in a hurry. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them.
Miami always have been a side that are known for pressing, a style that's very high tariff, Peter.
But it can pay off big time, can't it?
Yeah, just about every top side are doing...
Terrific effort! And it's a goal! And there is your opener. Pick that one out. It was a bullet.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
There's the header! Firm header, just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
Gerrard. And it's Roberto Carlos. Lovely pass, but can he get there? It's Rooney! And that's a sharp finish. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, He took his time and he put it where very few can.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And that's a good finish. Back to within one. Interesting.
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
Just one in it now.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Manchester United are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. And this is Ronaldo. Hazard. Koller looking sharper, more menacing with every chance. There's the shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Hazard is offering a right smile there.
It's their second corner of the game. It's rising! It's hit the uprights. And it's in! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
It's turning into quite a gem, this.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Manchester United have hit a quick-fire double here and are right back on level terms. Desai spots it and intercepts.
Added time.
Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Vieira. Great vision. He slings a header! Bullet. Vieira. And it's Bellingham.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really...
Towering header! Big moment! Massive goal! Certain, searing and imperious.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did.
And that is indeed the final act. Well, we have quite a thrilling narrative here. Despite their early setback, they are now the ones in the driving seat, and all of a sudden things are looking pretty rosy.
I'm afraid to tell you that we're expecting
So we reach the halfway point.
Oh, what a half, Peter. What a half. It really has had a bit of everything. Two sides going tooth and nail, trying to win this from the off. If only all games could serve this up.
Well, this has been a half full of thrills, and the margins are tight. Just one in it, 3-2 at the break. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. This is a promising build-up. And they can counter here. Bellingham. Cafu. Oh, that's been cut out, well played. Rooney can see things others simply cannot. He's shifting through the gears here. Rooney has a look up and delivers. Rooney not one to pass up the chance to run up the defence. He loves those duels.
Well, you can't grumble when a player at least tries to make something happen.
Vieira. Pass is coming off in quick succession here.
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
Oh, good play! Oh, off the bar! Crossed it again, and another try! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter, wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Bellingham is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 24, Cristiano Ronaldo. Coming on the field is number 19, Adriano.
And it's
Substitution in
Hazard.
progress.
It's a good ball out wide. In towards the backs. And a header! Manchester United perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Bellingham. Cafu. Nicely weighted ball, an instinctive delivery. And it's in! And with that, he takes home the match ball. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
And look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to... Goes for a shot! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end. Bigo was only too happy to... Oh, what has happened here? Gone behind for a goal kick.
Substitution for Manchester United.
So a bit of a revolving door here.
Bellingham.
Lots and lots of changes.
Number 17, Cafu. Number 8,
Manchester United will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. Can he finish? It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
Number 11.
Cross into the... Has another goal! Yes! And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. A really thumping header, absolutely crashes it in.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
I think the manager's claiming an...
Impressive jump! Goal! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Miami are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal. And it's...
And Cruyff! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
That's more like it. They have to force the issue, and that's the way to do it.
And it's Beckham.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Cruyff.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Adriano. Can he get it through? Adriano! Could have won it there and then. He knows that. Oh, he knows it.
Adriano is fully aware of how important that could have been. Probably game, set and match.
Manchester United have their third corner. Getting up there! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Firm header, just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
Maldini gets over and intercepts. He's on it, can he get it? It's Adriano! It's Luke. Oh, he's been caught napping. That's tidy. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Pull it. Adriano, with his sights permanently trained on that bottom corner. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Davids.
4 added
Gonna be
minutes has been
disappointed with
indicated.
that. Pull it. Well, that is one way to stop him. 4 extra minutes added on. And he's there to retrieve it. Beckham. Beckham going forward. That is good strength. And he's whipped and oh, good effort! Oh, split-second reaction. And that's that. Manchester United have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. Admirable, enjoyable, and look how they reacted to that initial setback.
Please join
Collar,
me in
very
wishing
much
all
the
best
hat-trick
for
hero.
members of
What
our
an
fan club
extraordinary game he
celebrating their
had.
wedding anniversary today.
What a turnaround. Victory from the jaws of defeat. Enjoy that, Jim.
I take this every week, Peter. What a fabulous game. It's amazing no matter how much they were down. They never lost focus, never looked beaten.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So things are underway. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And this is Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo! And that is doing no harm at all. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
One of the game's best ever, Cristiano Ronaldo. He brings the power to...
And Messi! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And one more try! Goal!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammate...
And the shot! It's a goal! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
There was to be only one outcome.
Well, how's that for composure, Peter? You can see the keeper tried to put as much pressure on him by staying upright, but it didn't faze him.
He's rising! It's hit the upright. Varane gets it away. That is lovely. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Vieira did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Bellingham, who is rarely short on confidence. Ball's gone out of play. And this is Ronaldo. Now, can they get him away?
Cristiano Ronaldo really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
He's a sharp little ball here. Looking for the far post. Towering header! Goal! Manchester United! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! A really thumping header. Absolutely crashes it in.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell. One that they hope will continue.
Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. That has been cut short. Roberto Carlos. And he cuts out the supply. Bellingham. Great vision. Oh, cracking ball. And the shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Cristiano Ronaldo is offering a wry smile there.
And we have our very first corner. Cleared without hesitation. Pepe clears without hesitation. Thuram. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now, what about a counter-attack? That's a nicely shaped ball. Oh, he's got a side of goal. Shoots! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Gerrard. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. And he's going to have his name taken. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Hazard, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. He's shifting through the gears here. He's on it, can he get away? Manchester United heading towards the half-time break. The win very much in their sails.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
And here's Messi. Oh no, big chance! And yes, it's there! What remarkable powers of recovery!
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
And yes, it's him again. So again, we have parity.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Desai. Now it's Hullet. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Been indicated.
Played out wide. Bellingham. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. Manchester United are finally getting a much-needed break. It's been absolutely breathless stuff so far. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, I can tell you it's been a wonderful watch, Peter. I'm not complaining. The goals just seem to keep on coming. It clearly means that defending hasn't been at its best, but you know what I'm like when it comes to defending.
So a really enthralling 45 minutes, beautifully poised for the 45 to follow. The score at half-time, 2-2. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, that's fabulous. Now the ball in. And a header! Firm header, just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
Roberto Carlos. Hullet. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Yeah. Bellingham. And the counter is on. Not where it came from. Over to the right flank. Can he get it through? Figo delivers. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Figo crosses. Oh, important interception. Can he spark a counter here? Bellingham. Vieira can see things others simply cannot. No, not quite on the same wavelength.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Nicely weighted ball. Now this could be a chance. Messi takes the shot. Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Now it's Figo. Figo knocks it into space. It's a good-looking delivery. Messi. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Azar. Hullet does well to get it back. Messi. Tries to play it through. And this is Ronaldo. Messi has it out wide and in space. Vieira. And here's Messi. Oh, nice touch. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Tries to pass it. And a chance! Incredible! Just incredible! So is that it? Is this the moment they stole it? Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs, and when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 5.
So we have movement on both benches.
Number 8.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Beckham. Number 11.
And this is Pullet. Cafu finding himself in space. Impressive job. And again, that is frustrating.
Yeah, nothing overly wrong with the way the ball's been played in. They just need to make it count.
Ronaldo going after that. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Cafu cuts out the pass.
Miami clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
And here's Hullet. Cafu. Figo. Gattuso gets a foot in and wins the ball. Spread it left. The less said about that pass, the better. Cafu.
That's good pressing. It's really squeezing everything.
Manchester United now in a position of desperate urgency.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
He's found a way through. Bale will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. That has not gone well. Knocks it out wide. Vinicius Junior. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. This is their second corner of the game. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Out towards the flank. That's very neat. Looking to play him in. The ball goes in. Pepe clears it away.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
There will be 1
Maldini
minute added time.
is very much of the none-shall pass school of defending. Not too much to add on here, just a minute. Can he get on the end of this? That is good alertness. And that's it. Manchester United can look back at this result with regret. A front foot start, but they were ultimately made to pay for their inability to kill it off. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So things are underway. Maldini did just about enough to come out on top there. And the shot! He's scored!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
And wow, he has given that a right old hit.
That was magnificent. The way he cut it so perfectly, I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
Oh, good play! And it's in! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Certain, searing, and imperious.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
This is a promising build-up. Now, can they get him away? Hoist it in. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, good finish. And they get themselves in front. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Rooney. Well, nicely intercepted. Pepe. Cafu. Bellingham. That's an excellent interception.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Thuram. Nicely weighted ball. Well, played right into his path. It's a promising position. He's had a shot! And he's there to belt it away. And here's Rooney. Bellingham. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Cafu. Ronaldo is firing after that one.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Decent chance! He's got a goal! They've done it again! It is incredible!
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's a big
chance! It's anyone's ball now. Gullit made a good run there.
That was a great ball that looked right on the...
Shot a goal! And he nearly went all the way.
Well, it came to nothing in the end, but it certainly got the crowd going.
And smartly reclaimed. Knocks it into space. Rooney charging forward, the ball at his feet. Pepe calmly anticipates. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Thuram. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Vieira can see things others simply cannot. Rooney, it's Rooney! And here's Messi. Messi. Some really good ball movement. Azar could move up a gear here. And he cuts out the supply. Maldini. And it's Thuram. Now it's Messi. He has found the way through.
Oh, really well played.
Lovely feet. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge.
2 added minutes has been
Defending is
indicated.
unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. And he's picked it up out wide. No foul, says the referee. Now it's Messi. And the counter is on. That ball looks a good one. And it's Messi. Messi's cross. That is a brilliant interception. And the referee says that is that for the first half. Manchester United are finally getting a much-needed break. It's been absolutely breathless stuff so far. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, I can tell you it's been a wonderful watch, Peter. I'm not complaining. The goals just seem to keep on coming. It clearly means that defending hasn't been at its best, but you know what I'm like when it comes to defending.
Well, it has been a high-octane first half, full of action, both sides with 2 goals going in at half-time.
And we come to you now with a quick request for support for our World Charity Fund. Substitution in progress.
There's the whistle then to start the second half. Looking for the run. Vinicius Junior. And the shot! And he's heaved it away. And here's Bale. He is through here. Bale puts... And a header! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Cafu is looking to influence the game from out wide. Nice interception, well timed. Gone behind for a goal kick. Gerrard. Bellingham does really well to win the ball there. It's a really well-measured ball. Delivers the ball. Towering header! Firm header just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
Maldini. It's a threatening ball. Bale tries one from range. And the ball's come loose. Oh, he's been caught napping. And this is Hullet.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Substitution for Manchester United.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Number 8, Hazard. Coming on the field, number 18.
They've played it short.
Beckham. Number
And here's
6,
Bale.
Nedved.
Cafu.
Substitutions taking
This
place.
is Beckham. Bullish header! Goal! Manchester United! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! What a header! Flashed in with the crispest of contacts.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Manchester United have their lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Manchester United do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Vinicius Junior gets into a good position. Vinicius Junior. And this is... Can he finish? It's a goal! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
That is a super smooth goal, beautiful manoeuvring of the ball, and splendid authority in the finish.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
So again, we have parity.
You've got to commend...
Terrific effort! Firm header just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
Vieira. Cruyff. And that was nowhere near his best.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Spread neatly. Bigo receives it in a wide position. Bigo picks it up out wide. That's going to go a long way. Cafu. And it's Beckham. 75 minutes played. Figo. Cafu receives it in a wide position. Figo. Figo will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. That's a good ball out wide. And this is Cruyff.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. Miami really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Well, a goal either way.
Cristiano Ronaldo! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Oh, unlucky. There's the urgency they need, and it nearly brought them a goal.
Substitution for Manchester United.
So, third corner of the game.
Number 17, Cafu. Number 24, Cristiano Ronaldo.
Bale plays it short.
22, Figo.
Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
That
looks a decent ball.
Adriano. Number 16,
Nedved.
Rodri.
Collar, never the sort to be shot shy. And the finish! Now he wants to get in on the act here.
Well, they're just unrelenting, Peter, wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Yeah, and the jostling for position has begun. There's hardly any breathing space in that box.
Referee's given a throw.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
Vieira. Desai is a man so notably robust and resolute in his defending. Here's Roberto Carlos. And it's Maicon. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Nedved. And it's Rodri. And this is Beckham. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner.
All the big boys are set for this. It's like Land of the Giants in there.
Plays it across. Oh, important interception. Cruyff. And the referee brings it to a close. What a game, a contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from start to finish. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Security stop.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So we're very much on the way now. Corner it is. And we have our very first corner. Messi's cross. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And now they can spring out a shot at goal! There it is!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
That was a given. It always was.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. That has not gone well. It's a good spell of possession, this. Could move up a gear here. Vieira. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Hazard. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Thuram. It's a pretty loose pass. Hazard tries to pass it. Cristiano Ronaldo! And there's a goal! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Well, no goalkeeper would keep that out. It really was a bullet.
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited for me. Now they can go one better, possibly.
Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And he's quick to get rid. And now the breakaway. Bellingham, tantalisingly brilliant, at times unstoppable. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Here tries a shot! Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Thuram. Vieira. Thuram. He's found space here. Bit too much weight on the pass. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
He's being urged to shoot, showing good feet. And it's Thuram. Chance! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Well, it actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
It's their second corner of the game. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. He'll try from distance! Oh, cracking effort.
Carlos certainly made the right decision there to hit it first time. I had the feeling he might try it the way the ball arrived.
Roberto Carlos is always looking to play quality balls. And here's Rooney. Oh, nice touch. Rooney will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Roberto Carlos, and this is Rooney. That looks a good cross. It's a clearance, but not much of one. Cristiano Ronaldo. And it's Gullit. Out towards the flank. Gullit. Thuram. Played out wide. Now, can they get him away? Oh, good read.
There will be 1 minute at a
Now it's
time.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Maldini gets across to intercept that. Oh, that looks a good ball through. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Some first-half thoughts?
Manchester United really showed some resolve in that first half, Peter, after going behind. So I think the message from the manager will be quite a positive one.
And we
keep
come
going
to you now
and keep
with a
doing
quick
what you've been
request
doing,
for
because
support
it's pretty
for our
good.
charity fund. Chance in
So,
football.
all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break. Back on the way then. And here's Messi. Hazard. Can he get on the end of this? Collar gets into a good position. Thinks about the shot. Hazard with the delivery. And it's been shipped out wide. Ah, good steal, he just read it. Roberto Carlos, nicely weighted ball. Gerrard has it out wide and in space. Roberto Carlos. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. So, third corner of the game. Messi with the short one. Messi. And this is Ronaldo. Vieira. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. And it's Messi. Hazard. Ball's played through.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And a header! They've scored! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Manchester United with the lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another? Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Pass somewhat off target. Rooney is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
That is good strength. Vieira. You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
Oh, nicely intercepted. And he's been shifted off it. He's on it, can he get away? He's in plenty of space here.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue, and they'll get clinical.
Just eases him off the ball. Cafu. And claimed it back swiftly. Looking for the run. Figo. He's found the way through. There's the header! Oh, good finish. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. A really thumping header. Absolutely crashes it in.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Substitution for Manchester United, number 8, Hazard.
So we have
Number
movement on
5,
both benches.
Bellingham.
Manchester United
Number
now in a
17,
position far
Cafu.
more desirable.
Number 24,
You could certainly sense a real change of mood here. Now the crowd are demanding that they just finish this
number
off.
6, Nedved.
Threads one in.
Number 18,
Real chance! And that is wasteful. He's got himself an absolute peach. It's all becoming so easy. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Manchester United against Manchester
Red is the colour,
United.
the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. So it's down to business here. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, I think it'll be interesting, Peter, to see what challenge the opposition now bring to Araujo. I really rate him.
And Del Piero! And there's an early warning shot across the bow.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
And it's Azar. Lovely, now that... Cristiano Ronaldo! And that was probably asking just too much. Figo. Vieira. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Great ball, it's Drogba! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Bellingham. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Well, he's hit it long, but astray. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Figo makes a move down the right. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Now it's Del Piero. He has found the way through. He's a sharp little ball here. Cross to the back post. Getting up there!
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
Vieira. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Takes aim and crosses.
They've certainly set out to cause a problem or two down that left flank. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit.
Gives the defence a decision to make, whether to go zonal or man-to-man now.
And this is Figo. And he's managed to get free. Has to go back here. Figo receives a terrific effort. And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
It's their second corner of the game. And it's Azar. Azar! Pinches it off him. Figo. That's a sharp pass. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Bellingham. Cafu. Cafu. He is through here. Delivers with whip. So, third corner of the game. They've played it short. Now it's Bale. Drives it in. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Hazard. And that's a good ball. Oh, the ball's come loose here.
Manchester United definitely have the look of a team that likes to counter-attack, Peter.
Yeah, that is clear. Just look at how they line up.
Well, in other words, they don't mind being patient.
Chance for a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Gerrard, with his sights permanently trained on that bottom corner. Bellingham going forward. He'll try from distance! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Well, let that be a lesson to them. If they don't stay focused all the time, they're going to be made to pay.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Araujo spots it and intercepts. It was all about the quality of the delivery, and they come away with nothing. Not where it came from. Ferdinand. Figo. Well read, nice interception.
There will be 1 minute added time.
That's really well manoeuvred. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Space for him to turn and look. Oh, good effort! He's delivered all right!
I think this is a very welcome time for a goal, Peter. There was a momentary drop-off into defence.
And that is indeed the final act. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Manchester United currently behind by 1-0 at the break.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Del Piero gets into a good position. That's not going far. That has been slung wide. Roberto Carlos just loves to go forward whenever he can. Bellingham. Vieira plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. And it's Vieira. It's Bellingham. That is good strength. Hazard. Oh, that was vital. Still chasing the game, trailing by 1. And the pass is intercepted. Koller. Can he get it through? And he's picked it up out wide. Koller, and he's in on goal. Cross. And it's safely in the keeper's hands.
Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
The attendance for this match was 71,649.
Vigo is being harried and hassled.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter. They've got to make this nice and quick.
Oh, no question, that's a foul. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Substitution for Manchester United.
Well, the two coaches
25,
are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Number 13, Vigo. Number 20, Didier Drogba. Number 21, Del
Your
Piero.
impressions so far, Jim?
Coming on the
Well,
field,
there'll be no accusations of a lack of effort. They're
Jan
giving as good as they get when it
Number
comes to
9,
chances.
Beckham. Number 10, Gullit.
Cafu.
Number
Oh, great
11,
feat, that.
Hazard. Substitution in progress.
Vigo.
Manchester United really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Knocks it out wide. Beckham is always looking to play quality balls. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Manchester United do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. And it's Beckham. Gerrard. And here's Hullet. Beckham picks it up out wide. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Beckham. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Beckham. Cross goes in there. He's rising! Could have won it there and then. He knows that. Oh, he knows it.
Kohler really thought he'd scored to settle this contest, and he's struggling to believe being denied.
Corner number 2 then.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 17, Gerrard. Coming on the field is number
Beckham
19,
is short.
Seedorf. Substitution.
Threads one in. Beckham with the cross. And he gets rid in a hurry. It's a promising position. Referee has taken his time, but it is going to be another corner. Corner number 3 coming up. Beckham plays it short. Beckham finding himself in space. Impressive jump, and again! And yes, it's there! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Oh, he was definitely fully focused on that, Peter. His reaction and anticipation got him there.
Can he finish? And no, he had to, and yet he could not.
And how decisive might that prove, Peter?
And that's it. Well, that's it for tonight's match. So it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all...